All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. God bless y'all. I'm Jarvis Kingston. I hope y'all doing all right, staying strong and solid in these times that we're in. I hope that you're safe and protected and prayed up. I pray that you're on the right path closer to Christ, and I hope that you take it day by day from here on out. Be more grateful, appreciate things better, be more content with what you have, and, just keep, getting your soul restored from the Lord. Keep making sure your heart is in a good place. Keep making sure your mind is improving on a daily. Improve your mental health as well, all right? So now today's message, this is not really more of a message. This is more of a news roundup. It's very important that we're always aware of what's going on with local news, state news, regional news, national news, and international news as well. We have to always be aware and alert of what's going on in our world every day. The scriptures tell us to not be so heavily minded you're no earthly good. Us being in the flesh and being earthly and carnal, we have to understand that we live in a very crazy world. We live in a very evil, wicked system, okay? And in these times that we're in, we have to really roll with the punches and adjust to everything and adapt to everything that's going on daily, whether it comes to survival or our living conditions or our finances, just things just going on all around us. As we can see, we still have this whole monkeypox thing going on. I mean, the whole COVID thing was already crazy enough. Now there's a whole monkeypox thing. There's talks about a recession. The White House speakers are all discussing that with politicians. And then you have the whole Donald Trump and the whole January 6th Capitol situation, that whole trial or sentencing or whatever. I think Steve Bannon or whatever. And then you have those heat waves going on up north and in certain parts of the Midwest and the South. I'm here in Georgia, so I definitely know about that weather, know about that heat, right? And I'm pretty sure the area you live in, the weather patterns have been very confusing and not consistent. It hasn't been making sense. It'll be super, super hot, and then the rain will pop out of nowhere. And then the days are just so random and bipolar. The weather is not stable. And it's really weird. It's messing up a lot of people's summer plans and people flights as well. A lot of flights have been delayed or canceled still. There's a lot of issues going on with the airlines due to a lot of workers going on strike and, layoffs, all types of work shortages as well, employee shortages. So there's so much going on that needs to be discussed or talked about. I'm just kind of just rolling through the news roundup on my phone or what have you, just kind of going through these things and summarizing it the best way I can. But, the crime rate, of course, has increased. All this violence and everything going on. People are really, tripping down here. A lot of people just really in a bad place mentally, and people just, lose their sanity and just go violent. And we have to be mindful of how we interact and deal with people around us, especially strangers. And we have to really check on each other, make sure we're straight. There's a lot of people that's in a dark place mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and they don't have nobody to talk to. So their only way of expressing their anger is through violence or hurting someone. And us as believers, we have to always be able to listen to people and talk to them, minister to them, and try to cheer them up and give them encouragement, because you never know what the next person around you is going through. You never know what condition or state they're in until it's a bit too late. But with these strangers, people just really losing their way down here. People are falling into a real dark, deep path, and there's no turning back from them, certain people, But there's other people that still have grace and mercy and that could repent, God willing, and we could reach out to those from preventing them from doing something bad or harmful. We could get them into Christ and have them with a relationship with God, because as this world and system keeps going down, we as believers are going up, because we're the everlasting generation. We're the generation that's going to witness Christ's return. So it's our duty to win souls and help people and reach out to people and do what we can within our means and within our reach and go above beyond, because that's what the Most High put us on earth to do. But these news cycles, it's getting weird. So they had a recession talks, then they got the Myanmar military, that whole thing going on, Myanmar, if I'm pronouncing it, I'm sorry. It's going all around that Asian area. A lot of people are fighting for their lives over there. The actor Paul Sorvino from Goodfellas, he passed away at 83. Really great actor, too. I love the movie Goodfellas. I'm not even going to cap. I'm a huge movie guy, so you're starting to see a lot of these celebrity deaths, too. A lot of these the more older guard of Hollywood, the more older celebrities, they're passing away more and more. So you see a lot of that going on recently. Let's see what's going on in the news. And you got the fire out in California. That's going on. College football's getting ready. NFL training camp is near. Let's see. Stock market. The NC pipeline caused the largest U.S. gasoline spill. Okay. A North Carolina pipeline caused the largest American gasoline spill. That's interesting. So let's see. It happened in Charlotte as well. The spill was actually discovered August 14th, 2020. So this happened 2 years ago. So 2 million gallons of gasoline had leaked. Wow. 2 million gallons. That's a lot. Wow. That is crazy. Let's see. And you're starting to see how with these news cycles, most news that you see nowadays are based on natural resources like oil, like gas, water shortage, food shortage. You notice the resources are getting more tricky and messed up more than ever. In certain cases, certain people in high places that run these oil companies or resourceful things, they tend to do greedy, corrupt things with it and purposely do messed up stuff like this to get insurance money or just do whatever they want with it. We live in a weird world. So people in power just do strange stuff. But when they do those things, it also harms the consumers as us. It harms the people that need those necessities or need the resources, right? So these oil spills and these pipelines, they're going through a lot of different things right now. Okay. Let's see these news cycles. Let's see. They're still tripping about the whole January 6th thing. Record temperatures, heat waves. So, yeah, man, things been getting more hot and more. The temperature's been really affected, too. People are blaming global warming and climate change and all these different things and scientific methods about it. But really, the weather is just not consistent, really. It's just not making sense. Like, this type of heat is a heat I've never felt in my life. And I'm an outdoors guy. I'm a guy that's always been an outside guy in nature, what have you. And growing up, I was raised in Florida. So, I was always outside growing up in Florida. And it wasn't so hot to a point where I couldn't go outside. Now, it's just way too hot. Like, it's kind of weird. It's like your body could only take so much heat and so much of a certain weather condition, all that humidity and stickiness and all that. A lot of people's bodies can't handle that, those heat waves. And people have different pH levels. People have different blood sugar levels. This weather is making people lightheaded. It's draining people's energy. So we live in a very polluted earth. This earth is very polluted and very tainted. So the water, the food, the air we breathe, the weather, everything's just kind of just all messed up. And if it's affecting the animals, it's definitely going to affect us as people with our habits and routines we go day by day about. But all in all, this weather is just like kind of weird, honestly. I know it's summertime, it's July going towards August or whatnot, but it's just the feeling of it, It's not even really about the temperatures or anything. It's just the feeling of it. Like the way your body just reacts to it, how fast and sweaty you get, like just the feeling of it just kind of drains you a bit, right? So it's just kind of weird. Now let's see a different news roundup. Let's see. 3 people died in a shooting in, Langley, BC, British Columbia. Okay. So a shooting happened there. So you also, of course, got these mass shootings and violent things going on as well. Let's see what's going on. The Ukraine war. Russian investigator says 92 Ukrainians have been charged. Interesting. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the news. Sports. Let's see. So these news cycles are getting more weird by the day. It's basically just talking about the stock market, the crime rate going up, the violence, inflation, the resources being affected, and all these different things. So let's see. Yep. The fire near Yazmite, California. If I'm mispronouncing it, forgive me, y'all. Russia's Gazprom tightens gas squeeze on gas flow to Europe. Okay. Yeah. Northeast heat waves. Yep. Yeah, man. So I think there's a story in Brooklyn. A pastor has been robbed in Brooklyn, what have you. They said, yeah, it was $1 million jewelry heist. So, yeah, I mean, that's New York, man. New York people are still anything, man. You can't be all flashy and flexing in places like that. I mean, there's a time and place for stuff, man, you know. Let me tell you, with the inflation and with people not working jobs, the unemployment rate, and how desperate and hungry people are, that's going to cause more crime, and that's going to cause more desperation. When people are hungry or lack resources, what they're going to do? They're going to commit crimes. They're going to rob. They're going to steal. They're going to hurt somebody. And this is a clear example of it. But this is going on not just to pastors. No, this is happening all over. It happening all types of different people. So, you got to be mindful and watchful when you out and about. This is a so-called pastor in Brooklyn, New York, who is flashy and is out there a lot. I mean, millions of dollars in jewels and gold. Now, you got to be circumspect when you out here. Yeah, Rolex, diamonds, just a bunch of ice, man. It's like, yeah, this dude, they were wearing masks, and they robbed this dude in the church. Like, this is insane. Like, you got robbed in church. Yeah, so this is a robbery in the church in Brooklyn. A flashy pastor. Oh, boy, the whole church system. Oh, boy. But, yep. Yeah, man. It's just crazy times that we're in, weird times, man. That's why I keep telling y'all to stay prayed up, stay safe and protected, man, because people out here are just, really tripping. It's wild out here. A woman shoots up at airport, fires a shot in Dallas airport. Kid Cudi walks off stage after being hit with water bottles. Crazy. So the pastor and his wife both got robbed. This is wild. It says a Pennsylvania man dies after an 18-foot snake wrapped itself around his neck. Wow, this happened in Pennsylvania. Wow, 27 years old. This happened on Sunday. Wow. Man, I don't know why y'all keep messing with these animals, man. Let me tell y'all, when y'all keep seeing these stories of animals killing people, like whether it's bears or wild animals, like, that's God's judgment. You don't play and tamper with his creation. You don't just mess or tamper with these animals like that. You got to leave these animals and beasts alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, these animals, they're doing what's in their nature. They're doing what God called them to do. Like, God created these animals and these beasts as they are. So y'all keep thinking these animals and beasts like y'all are going to keep learning the hard way. And the sad thing is the worst way for people to learn is through death. That's people's lesson out of mocking animals and being around them and being in their environments knowing they're not supposed to be in there. Whether it's in a certain part in nature or in the zoo or these different animal places, like, you can't just be messing with these animals like that, or playing with them. You don't play with the Most High's creation. All right, so, yeah, that's just the news roundup. And, yeah, there's something that happened in Canada, too. So, yeah, there's just a lot going on, y'all. And I just want y'all to stay safe and prayed up out here because, we got to always be aware and alert of what's going on, all right? If any of these things are affecting you or not, just always stay prayed up through it all. If y'all want to have a discussion, explain what's going on in your local news in your city. What's going on around your way or the state that you live in, what have you, whether it's politics, whether music, entertainment, science, nature, whatever news that you want to discuss or comment about, let's talk about it, all right? Let's always stay up on game and stay prayed up through these times, all right? So there y'all have it. Just want to do a news roundup. I'm Jarvis Kingston. I got much love for y'all. I pray that y'all get baptized and start your life over for the Most High. I pray that y'all stay alert and watchful. Don't be in fear. Don't be paranoid, but be watchful. God calls us to be vigilant and alert and sober. Hallelujah. So I hope y'all stay prayed up in these weird, crazy times that we're in. Jarvis Kingston, I got much love for y'all. God bless y'all. Peace.